Good morning, my people. This morning, how you all doing? So, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to. I told you in the last video that my children finally found school, so they're starting school today. So we're getting all dressed up. They're in the sitting room ready, and I'm just getting ready. As usual, getting packaged for the cold. But I'm excited. Although I'm still having mixed feelings because my other son doesn't have a school yet. But I am just keeping fingers because I'm believing that everything will be sorted. So they're going to be going to school this morning, and I'm going to talk to them about their first day, how it went, and all of that. But I just want to check up with you guys and start this vlog as it were. Super excited and grateful for the 100 of you that just joined this channel. You do not know me before, but you chose to hit the subscribe button. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for hitting the subscribe button. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for all the likes and the love and the comments. Thank you. I respond to every comment. Yeah, I respond to every comment. So thank you. Keep the comments coming. And I think we want to go. As usual, we're always on the road together. Yeah, let's hit the road. Hello. Excited about going back to school? Are you happy? Are you happy about going back to school? You're doing your dishes. This is just the first time. Yeah, so you're happy, right? Yeah. Okay. So we hope you have a good day. You don't want to wash after this thing. You have to wash. No. All right. Are you happy you're going to be staying happy? Are you happy? A little. A little happy, right? Don't worry, you're going to go to school yourself, right? No, it's just I'm going to miss everyone. You're going to what? Miss everyone. But you go to school eventually. Yes, don't worry. Very soon. Adebo, students. It's raining. About 11 degrees Celsius. But I hear that it's not usually very cold when it's raining. The cold starts after the rain. Well, it's a bit cold. It's about 11 degrees. It is fine. Fine. So, I'm praying for the children that they have a good day. And I'm praying that I have a good day, or we have a good day too. What's up right here? Mori. Yeah. So there's no highway sweeper. There's no highway road. Yeah, it's a machine that cleans the road. And autumn just ended, winter is starting. Unlike that, just beginning to think, because I heard in the news 2 days after I came that a woman was killed on the road, highway road, when she was cleaning the road. They do that a lot in Nigeria, especially in Lagos State. You have highway cleaners, elderly women who clean the road. So I think a vehicle lost control and killed the woman. So I began to say to myself, if it was a machine that was cleaning that road, that woman obviously would not have died. Do you guys get? So a lot of things that does not make system work pose a lot of risk to human life.
It's very dangerous for a human being to be sweeping on the highway. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense in any way. So I think that's why they are doing what they are doing. They know what is obtainable in Western world, but they are not ready to do it because it's going to help them to make their silly money they are making.
That's it. On our way. Speak to you maybe on the bus. I don't know when. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
If he was not doing this he don't have tracks. If he has tracks, that's when you can say it's a truck. You don't have because he has
the double decker.
If he has stone, it will not move. If there is stone, it will not move. Can you see?
Name of your friend in your new school. You don't have a friend yet. You don't know. Yeah. But did you enjoy school?
Yes. Everything is just white.
Everything just white.
No wet.
Wet. Okay, because it's been raining. That's why it's wet. It's been raining. That's why it's wet. What about the food? Do you like the food? Hmm?
You don't like the food? Did you eat it? Did you eat the food?
You're going to go into school soon, right? Hmm? Are you excited? You sure? Okay. Don't
You're
worry.
excited not going to school?
No, he's going to be going to school very soon. And he's excited that he's going to be going to school soon. So, what do you like so much about your school?
Let's see. They has time for me to take a break. Good education and good people.
What's the name of the
Do you have any friends yet?
I told you, 2 classes are my friends.
2 classes. So, what food did you eat the last time?
Chicken, 3 chicken, vegetables, a little bit of soup, and mashed potatoes
Oh, mashed potatoes.
with cake.
Okay, you had cake for dessert.
Yeah.
Did you eat everything?
Yes.
Was it nice? Okay, so
Mashed potatoes taste good with the stew. But a little yuck.
what was yuck?
What?
You said a little bit yuck.
No. But as you said, without I meant that without the soup, it won't really taste as nice as with the soup.
All right. Okay. So it's been good all the while, right? Okay. So a quick checkup. How you guys doing? Okay, I just wanted to put this out there. If you're trying to get a school for your kid here, and these were some of the things that we did. We went to the local government. I'm just using local government so that it can relate to me coming from Nigeria and to people that are maybe in Nigeria watching. So we went there and we picked up forms for the children and let them know that we have arrived in the country and we need school space for them. And so I think they had to send their names to schools within the area where we live. And proximity is something that they consider when allocating schools for children. So they want a school that's, of course, very close to the child so that pick up and drop off can be very easy. And another thing is that if the classes are filled up, you will have to wait till there's space in the classroom so that your child can get in. Otherwise, they will not fill up their classes with more than the number of children that they should have in a class because your child does not have a place. That's something I've come to find out. Then I found out also that schooling here is different from schooling in Nigeria. In other words, they have a system. If your child is at age 5, the child is going to year 1. So even if your child is 4 years and 9 and 11 months old, sorry, your child is not year 5. So there's nothing like put my child here. It's the system. You cannot quarrel with it. You cannot argue with it. You just face front and continue moving. So what affected my daughter is that she was born in October and school resumes in September. So by the time we were doing registration for her, as of September, they were saying that she was 9. To us as her parents, she will turn 10 in October. That was our own cup of tea. As far as they were concerned, 9 years is primary 5. I kept saying, October is just here. She's going to be 10 in October. And they're like, 9 years, September. When she finally found the school, she found the school in October, right? After she had turned 10. And they told me 9 years in September. So there was no emotions or sentiments attached to it. They kept saying 9 years, primary 5. So it wasn't something debatable. It wasn't something arguable. They had just given her the place for year 5. They had sent the mail and everything. My jaw just dropped that. This was a chap preparing for secondary school in Nigeria. Because we knew that by age 10 should be in at least primary 6 or year 1 anyway. But then we were hoping that she would be in primary 6 at age 10. But then if there was another child that was born the same year with her and that child turned 10 in September, right? That child will be in year 6. Do you get? So a child born 2012 September and a child born 2012 October will not be in the same class. So the one in October will be in year 5. The one born in September will be in year 6. You see the difference? But their own is that this is the system. As long as that child is not yet 10, that child is not going into their primary 6. But I know that's what's on the gov.uk website. In other words, this is available to the public. It's not something I'm making up or anything. And I've watched series of videos and I found out that it is true. So it's something available to the public. It's there on the system. I'm sorry, it's there on the website, so you can go and even confirm that. At first, when somebody was explaining this, I didn't quite understand until when I wanted to register my children for school. For feeding, children in key stage 1, that's year 1 and 2, have are entitled to free food. But children in key stage 2, year 3, 4, 5, 6 would have to pay for their own meal. The food is not free for them, except you are under some benefits, right? Where you do not have to pay. When you're not paying for certain things, then those children will not be paying for food. But then for my daughter, I was paying for food, except if we choose to do packed lunch. And if we do choose to do packed lunch, we will there are certain recommendations or requirements, no nuts, no some kind of food. And so when we saw all the requirements, my husband and I just said, please let's pay for food, because it might be stressful for. So I suggest that you start teaching your children certain things early. Teach them to lace their shoes, teach them to wear their jacket, teach them to hang their coat, teach them to knot their tie, teach them to do basic things by themselves. Teach them to clean after themselves. Don't say my child is just 3 years old, my child is just 4 years old. That's the age they start to teach them to be independent, so that when they get into school, they can clean up after themselves, they can wash their hands, they can tidy up, they can clean their mouth, they can dress up and get working. So if you're coming, please teach your children certain basic things. It's not right from 1 to 1 billion. It's not, no. Teach them to know a lot of things. If you don't know how to teach them to do it, you can watch videos on YouTube or play those videos for your children to watch. I just wanted to put that out there, so that if you're coming into this country, you know what's obtainable as it concerns teaching and learning. I hope this helps somebody. Thank you so much. On that note, I'm going to end this video. I'll see you in my next upload.